Oh, hi. This is Zemeth Sanctum. No, we still have our sword out, so can't let our guard down just yet. Very nice music, though. Gee, we have 3 colored orbs that look kind of familiar. A winged statue of pure white stone. White stone. White stood before Adol. Suddenly, he heard the gentle voice of a woman resounding in the back of his mind. You have come far, brave warrior. My name is Alma. It is I who sealed the Ark. Though my vessel does here decay, my soul yet lives, inherited by my children. Brave swordsman, savior of my brethren in a far-off land. Ah, continuity. I shall entrust to you the final key. But take heed, noble warrior. For the stolen black key is poised to open the Ark once more. And that is a nightmare which must remain undreamed. Just as suddenly, the voice fell silent. So yes, we are starting to see some connection here. Alma is the same race as Fina and Rhea. Obtained Ericcil, I guess that's how you pronounce it. So that is our third sword. It's kind of the thrusty sword, like a rapier. Probably the fastest attack rate, might be the lowest attack power. But since we got that, we can make good use of it right away. I guess I can't use the Wing of Alma in here, though. Nope, have to leave the room. And probably the entire sanctum as well. Guess you beat me to it. Well, I did all the work! You've been a hell of a busy guy while I was getting myself ready at all. Oh well, not like it matters. I don't have the right to see her anyway. I'll just have to work with what I got. I should probably follow him and see what he's up to. Alright, that takes care of all the keyholes. Ha! You still around? Don't worry, these are just insect repellents, you might say. They won't do anything to take care of the real problem, but they should buy us some time at the very least. Anyway, setting that aside, she gave you the final key, didn't she? Guess the legendary Adol the Red's made of stronger stuff than I gave him credit for. But don't go getting cocky now. It's no match for hit. I've said too much. Catch you later, Adol. I'm out of here. Oh, one more thing. Don't try and pull those talisman off. I don't care how dumb you are. There's no way you'd be that dumb, right? Well, that would definitely fall into the category of schmuck bait if we were discussing this in terms of tropes. I'm not even gonna try though. I don't think anything even happens. We have more important things to do. So we are back at the ruins of lost time. Now we can utilize this. We want to head actually back to the entrance. After we are fully healed up. And hey, we can automatically use this. Suddenly, Adol's sword resonated with the door. And, well, not another dungeon, but the rainbow fragment, which actually will come in super handy. And the red tabula, which is the second of a total of 5. We want to head back to Port Rimorge now. There's actually plenty we can do there. I keep meaning to go to the post. It's closer to the entrance. Oh well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell one of those extra Capla Waters just to get to 20k and buy that last item. Because we'll be needing it for the next dungeon. Go ahead and... we got 4 of these things. I can part with 1. We'll go ahead and buy these silver armlets. Talk to Rose again? You sure come here often lately, don't you? I've been getting a lot of good business from a mercenary dressed in black, too. He's handsome enough, but what a waste. Not an ounce of manners, he's always dressed like a bumpkin to boot. I never really see either of you wandering around town, though. What do you do with yourselves all day? Not that it's any of my concern. Business is booming thanks to the 2 of you, and that's all that matters. Oh my, I don't believe it. Okay, you have to not talk to her and just leave. You really bought every single one of my goods. And I keep a record of who buys what, so I know it was definitely you. Thank you for contributing to the establishment of Rose's Trading Company. This is just a little something from me in return for your patronage. Show it to Crow outside. He'll understand. Obtain Rose's influence, which is going to make us rich. Come back again soon, you hear? Why? I bought everything! Talk to Crow, and I'll show Crow Rose's influence. You've got to be kidding! Oh, you can't be serious. Fine, guess I got no choice. If you got anything you don't need, I'll buy it for a healthy price. So, giving him Rose's influence increases the sell price by 50%. We can now sell Capla Waters for $67.50 a pop. So we just made back all our money. We sold, what, 4 Capla Waters total? And let's go ahead and buy the Seed of Vitality. So as I grind money later on, I'm going to be buying plenty of all of them, really. So just... this is what makes Catastrophe Mode easier than the base game down the line. It starts off harder, ends easier for the people I've spoken with. Because you can just sell those excess Capla Waters, buy plenty of seeds, and get higher stats than you would have if you were playing normally. Hey, well, I'm happy to see you're well, Adol. I don't live here for quite a long time, so I decided to pay her a visit on my way to see Master Baslam. Oh, and incidentally, I've also brought Isha with me. She should be with Rabba in his home if you'd like to see her. I know she's been looking forward to seeing you again. Go ahead and temper our swords. We do want to get Ericcil up to at least level 6. Oh, lightning sword magic. That in and of itself sounds really cool. Okay, gain the Thunder Element. And I should be able to get one of them to level 7. Yep. And yep, definitely Live Art. That's my preferred one. And okay, nothing new unlocked. Now what do you have to say? Ubal should have no reason to come here anymore. He has plenty enough to do with the festival fast approaching. He shouldn't be concerning himself with me. So, basically Baslam had tasked us with a way to get into the Zemeth Sanctuary. Since we have that unlocked, we can now get something nice from him. After that repairs were finished on the bridge, a raiding envoy came to visit me. Apparently there were reports of a suspicious-looking bunch up to no good on these islands. We may have more important things to be using our time with than bickering amongst ourselves. But never mind that for now. I'm sure you haven't forgotten our agreement, have you? The one about you finding a way to reach Zemeth Island, of course. I also told Baslam about how he was able to reach Zemeth Island through the ruins of lost time. What? And you say you found the remains of a palace there? With a statue and several glowing pillars inside it? I think I'm going to need to discuss this with Professor Rabba. I'm impressed. I was aware that you were an adventurer, but you've done some extraordinary work here. Alright, a deal's a deal. I'll lend you one of my most prized possessions. I've received the Gratheos Talisman, which lets us breathe underwater. This is a talisman passed down in my homeland, Altago. With this in your possession, you'll be able to move around freely underwater. You might even be able to go to places you couldn't before. And just so we're clear, boy, I'm only lending it to you. You're going to have to give it back at some point. Now, see, I don't know of any other goings-on in town. However, we can do something with these tabula. We talked to August here. Oh my, is that an amethyst tabula? That's the most intriguing antique you have there. Could this be? Perhaps this is the light destined to cleave through the darkness that has ruled for so long. Do excuse me, I got a little carried away. At all, as it so happens, I've some rudimentary knowledge of the words of the ancients. If you'd like, I would be happy to read this tabula as a way to both benefit you and satisfy my curiosity. What do you say? Yeah, read the tabula. So, start with the blue one. My life in this mortal realm nears its end, but before the blackest darkness closes my eyes and welcomes me into its eternal embrace, I wish to record the memories that have been seared into my mind, lest they too be forgotten. These are the memories of the time we raided spent living alongside Alma in the land of Canaan. of the peaceful, harmonious days her protection allowed us, as well as the dark calamity that brought them to an end. The events I had described have long been confined to the realm of ancient history, yet here I stand, the lacerated to behold Alma's living form with my own eyes. Such a tenacious yet malleable material as Emlist should prove the perfect medium to ensure the survival of these records in perpetuity. Dear reader who seeks to challenge the darkness, I pray that my words may help light your path. Firstly, I must write of the Emlist which I use to inscribe these records. Emlist is a crystalline fiber spun from a rock called ML, employing a technology bestowed to us by Alma upon her arrival from Dyne, there we go, the land of the gods. In that land, all is made from Emlist. It is wood, it is steel, it is even the womb itself. In a cauldron of unfreezing water, various colors of Emlist are spun, culminating in the black Emlist of power and the white Emlist of life. Black Emlist can mimic the functions of all other colors, while white Emlist holds the ability to commune with the black. Eventually, the black Emlist created the great protector of the ocean, while the radiant white became the wings that project from the gods' backs. And as we get more Tabula, we'll be able to talk to him and learn more about I guess you could call it a Keeper Chronicles, historian, whatever you want to say. And yeah, let's go and talk to you. Coordinating it was all done through hand signals, but we finally managed to fix that bridge. Never thought I'd see the day where we actually ended up working with them tailed freaks. It was kind of surreal then, it still feels surreal now. Call me crazy, but I didn't get the impression they were the ones responsible for destroying the bridge. Lloyd told us they were short on people to help repair the bridge. I gave them a hand. I'd heard all kinds of rumors about the Reda, but they were a pleasant enough bunch when we were working together. I mean, we have our differences and all, but it's always better to try and get along with people, you know? I just got back from repairing the bridge. I was surprised by how well built some of the Reda men were. Wouldn't want to find myself in a fight against any of them, that's for sure. It was awkward at first, but I think we can all get along if we try. I was a Redan too, after all. Yeah, so was there. Oh, that's the wrong place. We want to talk to Raba. Get caught up on some other things here. Oh, Adol, you're back! Hey, Adol, what's up? Bet you were surprised to find Isha here, huh? She tagged along with Kuval when he was swinging by here on business. They finally fixed the bridge, and I've always wanted to see the town, so here I am. I thought I'd come tell her about the festival while I was here, too. Oh, really now? I bet you just came because you wanted to see Adol, didn't you? Isha's face flushed a deep scarlet. Aw. You really have changed, haven't you? When you were little, you were always following Oha wherever she went. Now you'll come all the way to a town like this without her just to see a boy. No, I didn't. You're so mean. I hate you. Behave. A real man would never tease a girl like that. I suppose you want to march straight back to Chief Ward and start your training from scratch again? Ah, crap. No, anything but that. Dad would kill me if he found out. Oh, yeah, I promised to meet up with Tisei. See ya, Adol. Have a nice time while you're here. Who's Tisei again? Did we... I see you're running around adventuring as usual. I can't help you with that, but if you have any questions, I'll see what I can do. See, any new things? Ask about... Yeah, let's ask about... I never expected little Isha to come and visit me in a place like this. She's really grown since I last saw her. She's starting to look just like her sister. You can tell they're siblings just by looking at them. Zemeth Island? You seriously mean to suggest that you were able to reach Zemeth Island? The currents are too fast for anyone to get close, so no one to my knowledge has been able to investigate it. What did you find there? I must know. And also told Rabbi about the winged statue that he found in the sanctum. I imagine that to be a statue of Alma, the goddess of the spirits worshipped by the Reda. Still, hearing about a winged statue just reminds me of the statues in that shrine in this area. I've been doing the wrong voice for him. Come to think of it, I remember seeing a similar statue in Salsetta, too. What do you think, Adol? Could they all be connected somehow? But the fairies? If I were to venture a guess, I'd say it was the fairies who were responsible for both the bridge and the mirror. But I can't be sure of what their motive for doing such things could be. But Geis? A young man of that name visited here once before. He may have had the look of a mercenary, but he was certainly a sharp one. He was utterly enamored by all I had to say about my research here. Come to think of it, he had a number of talismans on him, too. I imagine they're used for some kind of arts. And that's all. Young Isha here came all the way to see you. Perhaps now would be a good opportunity to take it easy for a while and rest. I'm at full HP, I'm fine. This town isn't anything like I thought it would be. All the houses except this one in Laves are made of stone. I'm surprised there's okay with living here. Which do you like more, here or our village? Oh, I like the Red Village. Really? I really want to meet the Redan kids too. Maybe they'll be my friends. My husband gets along very well with the Red and Agu. He comes to our house often, and he's always a joy to have around. I wonder if all the Red are like him. Well, I thought that little girl was Chisei. Nope. So, looks like we're done here. And, yep, we need to head back to the village. So what's my inventory like? Oh, The nice thing is, the Grafeos Talisman, you don't need to equip it. It is automatic. But we are going to need this rainbow fragment before long. Not quite yet. Now, let's just warp.